I uh I can't tell if I can't tell if I can see into the Matrix or if I'm getting lost in the Matrix. I truly can't. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. It's so hard. I'm like 85% sure that you guys are just insanely misogynistic. I think that's the case. But maybe I'm just completely lost. But I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just so hard to verify. I keep trying to, I'll gender twist in my mind to see how I feel like an audience would react to something the other side. But this is a gender twist I didn't even consider. So this is, I'm sorry, I've gotten so many emails from black women and black men over the Anna Alicia stuff or whatever. And then this is one that's, I think this is probably true. So this is from a black woman. Sometimes DGG chat struggles with being empathetic to people, mainly women, who exhibit feminine mannerisms and are confident in their beliefs. It seems they don't engage with many women like this and have limited experience with them. I noticed this in how they reacted to Brittany, Simon, and Lav. Whereas with men like Max, because he's a white man, there's a level of familiarity with the audience despite his social quirks and unique mannerisms. People will go out of their way to try to divulge the merit of what Max says, but there is seldom the same charitability towards quirky women when you bring them on. That is true. If Max was a woman, holy shit. Like, the amount of, like, explanation that goes into, like, well, actually, when Max called that professor a motherfucker, here's 15 paragraphs on why that was actually the best thing for him to do. Like, these are, like, the types of Max posts I read. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But if the genders were switched there, then it makes me wonder. It would just be like another Brittany Simon. Like, people would go crazy, like, oh, this person is insane. That's probably true. I think that's true.
So you only need to
multiply. Look, dude, this black woman is echoing all my thoughts. I think it's because my name is Destiny. I think it's there. I am a black woman. Hold on, let me read. I'm sorry, I just like to trigger the fuck out of you guys. For instance, Lav, while I find her annoying at times, is intelligent and has a sophisticated understanding of sex work / feminism, especially for someone who never went to university. Once you set aside those biases you have against her, she's fascinating to engage with, even if she struggles to understand how she comes off rhetorically. In spaces like DGG, we often see intelligence in one way, someone who possesses masculine qualities with interest and knowledge in STEM / hard politics. Voices, traditionally well-spoken, are accepted by the community, while voices not are critiqued more harshly. There are many types of intelligences and ways to communicate. True. Destiny, speaking like someone that doesn't know how the fuck literally anyone else thinks just makes you wrong, not interesting, unique, and quirky. The issue that I have is that, it seems like, okay, I don't know why, but here's something that I can do uniquely well. I think I'm capable of talking to and listening to a wide variety of people, sometimes people far outside of what I am comfortable with or far outside of what my area of like interest is. But I'll take somebody where they're at. Okay, you tell me about this. Oh, you think this is blah, 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 blah. I'm capable of understanding what they're saying and understanding their perspective without necessarily agreeing with what they're saying. It feels like you guys, and that might just be an exceptionally hard thing for people to do. But even you guys who have higher expectations of struggle hardcore with that. It is so difficult to get you guys to listen to stuff, but that's fine. We'll practice it. I'm going to keep bringing on crazy fucking women with crazy... I got a woman coming on later today who hates Indian men. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, we'll just bring people on. Yeah, we're going to do this, okay? We're going to keep doing it until you learn how to do it. That's what's going to happen, okay? That's what's going to happen. That's what we're going to do. You agreed with almost everything you said, Destiny. Wait, what? I don't know. Why did I read that YouTube comment? You guys are getting your hardest... Yeah, you're going to get the hardest battles.
Smooth and continuous. It doesn't record ground...
How about you bring smart women instead? There have been a lot of smart women here, but I don't think you guys know what an intelligent person looks like. Or... it might be that you guys don't know what a normal or a dumb person looks like. I truly don't understand. Because there are, like, maybe I need to do, I hate to, oh God, it sounds so mean to say this. But, like, maybe we should do, like, the fresh and fit rotation more. And then we could grab more, like, Miami girls. And you can see, like, what a person of normal intelligence looks like. Because you guys are just, you're insane in terms of, you could disagree with people or think that people are being, the problem is you guys oftentimes use intelligence as a substitute for opinion I agree with. That happens very commonly, right? Like, oh, that person's smart. Are they? Well, I agree with them, right? A lot of people thought I was going really hard on Fanatic, and I was supporting the Anna person a little bit. I don't think I was that much, but there were things that Fanatic brought up that I could have called out really hard, but I didn't because I didn't want to keep giving that Anna person fucking fuel. But I noticed that everybody was sending him saying he was making great arguments. Some of the counter arguments, though, were highly sus. I didn't say anything, but like for instance, when Fanatic brought up, there were two counterpoints that were so silly to me. One had to do with the fact that, like, I think Anna brought up that black men have issues with unemployment, and Fanatic was like, well, black guys do a ton of gig work, so that explains that. Bullshit. No fucking shot that I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find millions and millions of black Uber drivers that's like bridging the gap between gainful employment and unemployed. That was an unbelievable point. But like, you guys were like, yeah, he fucking owed her. Like, really? No shot. That was one of the points. And the second one was, well, actually, studies show that black men, or she was like, black men tend to not be with the mothers. They break up and they move out more. And he's like, well, there's actually studies that show that black men, they parent, they're just not in the home. Really? That explains the whole fatherless household situation in the black community? They actually all have fathers, they just don't live with the moms? No shot. Like, those are just two, and there were a few points where I was like, I don't know about this one. But the Anna person didn't push on him, and I wasn't about to fucking start attacking the fuck out of, attacking the fuck out of Fanatic with the Anna person. And then also, oh, by the way, also, why did people not call Lauren stupid if your theory is correct? Chat Chris disagree. Plenty of people called Lauren stupid. What do you mean? I heard that a ton. Hey, dude, really appreciate your podcast reviewing girls talking about stuff that they don't like in men these days. That stop trauma dumping tip helped a lot. Parky, are you a guy or a girl? Well, either way, don't trauma dump, so good job. I don't think you'd care about any of Lab's opinions if she wasn't a conventional, attractive woman. Well, kind of, but it's because Lab's opinions are interesting because they're coming from a background of like having done sex work, not doing sex work, and then going back to sex work. It's not like you could be an ugly woman and have that same background. That's probably not going to be the case. And there aren't very many men that are going to have that background. So the comparison to Lav, who's specifically in sex work, saying, oh, well, she needed to be a woman. Well, kind of. That's like an important part of her background. Also, like 90% of her conversations are about her being a woman and her place in the world as well. Yeah, so her being a woman is kind of important. If Brittany was a guy, I think I would have talked to Brittany because the conversations there didn't revolve around sex work and everything, right? I talked to Max. Max isn't an attractive woman, or at least not to my knowledge. Homemade submarine. You don't evaluate intelligence based on a global average either. Lance from the Serfs is probably above average intelligence in a global sense, but you call him stupid all the time. Intelligence is always relative, and almost no one talks about intelligence in a global sense. I don't actually know that. I truly don't. Lance is... I don't actually know. I'm not actually sure. I truly don't know. He can read well, which probably puts him ahead of a lot of people. I think he can. I don't actually know. Actually, I truly don't know. I actually truly don't know. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't. I have no problem saying like Hasan is almost 100% above average intelligence, as much as I hate Hasan. Absolutely. Ian, 1,000,000% above average intelligence. No question about that. There are people that I don't like that I have no problem saying, like, yeah, this person is like obviously an intelligent person. I don't know about Lance. I truly don't. That guy is that guy is unbelievable, okay? Do you think Lav is smarter than Lance? Yeah, 1,000,000%. Given the opportunity to prepare a debate between the two, yeah, of course. I think Lav would destroy him. It wouldn't even be close. I don't think Lauren is stupid either. I think Lauren is intelligent. Lauren absolutely annihilated Lance. It wasn't even close. It was absolute carnage. The Lauren and Lance debate was one of the most one-sided, and Lance had like an indigenous fucking scholar supposedly on his side too. Like do an IQ tier list. I don't think so. What about Fuentes? Fuentes is obviously above average intelligence, of course. You don't think the way that Anna was talking was a bit inflammatory? No. A bit inflammatory? No, she was unbelievably inflammatory. She was extremely inflammatory. What? Not a bit. Is Lab's intelligence above average? No. Nice. Spaced. Lance may be smart, possibly, but he could be. But he could waste it being stupid and not doing that. I don't know. I've just never heard him say. I've never heard engagement from him. Like, oh yeah, he's at least intelligent. But Zirian donated 50 euros. I think. Isn't an intelligent person just a useful person for most people? I don't know what that means. What makes you think Hasan is intelligent? I don't know, dude. I have an IQ radar, and he comes across an intelligent guy. He can read things like pretty well compared to averages. Like I think he can read things pretty well. He can understand and comprehend and engage with like relatively sophisticated ideas, even if it's at kind of like a juvenile or ideologically partisan level. He engages with like news, media, politics. I don't know how to explain it. There's like a way that I can see people have conversation or talk where it's like, yeah, this person is probably reasonably intelligent, even if they are like ideologically driven or lost or whatever. I don't know how to explain why. John Zerka IQ? I think Zerka is also probably above average. I think so. I think Zerka is pretty intelligent. He just is a fucking moron. I don't know how else to say it. Oh, another 15 paragraph email. Re-understanding white privilege. Do you think Ben Shapiro is intelligent? Of course. Who would you say is dumb? It's probably gonna be hard to find like traditionally stupid people in like the world of like online politics and shit. Just because like you probably need like, God, this sounds so cringe to say, but you're probably gonna need like a little bit of a higher IQ than normal to like engage with the like to have like the level of sophistication needed to engage with the topics and have conversations about them. Not to say that people are like fucking walking around with 150 IQ or some crazy shit. I don't think that that's the case, but you probably have to be like a bit above average. Yeah, Mike from PA is probably above average intelligence for sure. Haas is absolutely above average intelligence. 1,000,000%. He's just a fucking moron. I don't know why. But yeah, absolutely. I don't understand how I can describe the feel for this. If you think that Haas is low IQ, he absolutely is decently intelligent. What about Jackson? Jackson's probably above average intelligence too. Chat doing that they're only smart if they agree with me in real time. Yeah. How do you differentiate between someone who knows a lot about a particular topic and someone who's intelligent? I don't know. I'm trying to put it into words. I feel like when I talk to someone, I feel like I can get a feel for like is this like I'm only speaking in like a I'm trying to say something besides IQ and G in the sense of what their G is. I don't know how to explain it. But it's not just it isn't if. It has nothing to do, okay, when I think of intelligence, okay, it has nothing to do with how much a person knows. Oftentimes, more intelligent people will know, more things, but they might not, or they might know the wrong things. They might have stupid or misinformed opinions, but they can still be I don't know how to describe it or why. I don't know how. Is Tonkasan intelligent? No, that guy is not intelligent. That guy is low IQ as fuck. I'm sorry. Vegan Gains is absolutely intelligent, for sure. Big Joel I've had limited engagement with Big Joel, but he's probably pretty above average intelligence, I think. Demon Mama is probably above average intelligence, almost for sure, yeah. Andy Warski is probably approaching normal. Ethan Ralph is probably approaching normal. We'll say approaching normal. Ethan from H3H3. That's a good question, Ethan. I don't know about Ethan. Actually, I'm not sure. I think Ethan might be on the average. I think Ethan might be on the average side there. I think so. His Jewish roots are failing him, I think. Am I allowed to say that? Do you watch Stephen Michael Davis? No. When I meant Jewish, I meant as Jewish culture, valuing and treasuring things like education. Okay. Xanderhall tried to debate Lauren on her children's book. Oh no! I remember when Xanderhall called out Lauren. He's like, "That book is horrible." Before the book had even been released, he agreed to do a debate with her on it. Oh god, that was so stupid. The Ryan Dawson dude is almost for sure like pretty far above average intelligence, of course. The only reason I'm trying to bring this out, and there's nothing wrong with calling people stupid that are above average intelligence, because when we say stupid, I don't think we generally mean like low IQ or unintelligent. We usually just mean like their opinion is dumb. So like I'll call like Vaush is a fucking moron, and I'll say that over and over again. But he doesn't have low IQ. He's not an idiot. He's just fucking stupid. He has dumb opinions. The only reason why I'm saying this is because, and I don't care if you guys say like, oh, Lab is dumb or Lab is being stupid, like that's fine. But I think that sometimes you guys actually think, I think a lot of the times you guys evaluate people's like intellectual abilities based on whether or not they agree or disagree with you, which I think that's not very accurate. But I mean, like, it's okay to say that like, oh, that person's stupid, even if they're not stupid or in the IQ sense, they're just like, yeah, I don't know. What is this? I'm not doing IQ orbiter tier shit.